Okay, I had my mic off. Okay, hello everyone. It is I, Lemmy, and I'm going to be doing a tier list video today because I feel like it. So um, so we all know the strongest battlegrounds very vividly. It's one of, if not the most popular games on Roblox currently. But as of right now, there have been a very limited amount of tier lists, and with all the new characters that have actually come out recently, I feel like there should be a tier list, but nobody's been willing to do it because tier list videos are not that popular. But I'm willing to do one myself because, well, I feel like it. But yeah. But the tier list is going to be about how fun the character is, how good the character is, how good the ultimate is, and how fun the ultimate is. And so, I have a tier list pulled up currently. I'm probably going to show it in a minute. But, that's all I have to say for today. Or for right now, my bad. But also, the Crab Boss, Gojo, and possibly KJ will be included in this video as well. The Crab Boss technically counts as only an ultimate character, so I'm not sure if I want to count it just yet. But for right now, we'll count it. Alright, let's get on with it. Also, as a quick little reminder, this is my opinion. Because, well, people tend to get mad at that a lot, about opinions and all of that. But yeah. This is my opinion. You can disagree with me however you want. But, yeah. Enough of me yammering, let's start the video. Okay, we're here, and we have a tier list set up for these characters with the following: Saitama, Garo, Jenna, Sonic, Metalbat, Atomic, Tatsumaki, Suiryu, Gojo, KJ, and Crab. Yes, Crab. Crab is going to be included in this one today, boys. So, first, we have Saitama. This character is like the first character you pick up. It's like the first character you play as when you join the game. Because once you spawn in, you're spawning with Saitama. And so, basically, you basically get the basics down with this character. He's like the first character you ever play. And to my opinion, Saitama is definitely one of those characters you definitely want to play. Because he's enjoyable. I have to say, he's really enjoyable to play. The ultimate's fun, and the combos are amazing, I have to admit. They are very good, but they're also very horrendous to fight against. So, yeah. That's just me, but it's really horrendous to fight, because they just stun lock you in an infinite combo. Because God knows what. But next up, we have Garo. Ew. Okay, I have to say, this character is sweaty and is not fun. Because this character has very little, like, true combos, apart from the 3M1s, Flowing Water, Lethal Whirlwind Stream, and that's basically it. He has no true combos whatsoever. Pardon my yawn. I'm a little tired, because, you know, stuff. But, anyways, I find him in ew tier, because his combos are horrendous. It's just not fun to fight against or play with. He's just not... No, and the ultimate sucks. You can just outrun it with, like, Geno, Sonic. Hell, even Atomic could get away. I doubt Metalbat, but he has a chance. But, ew. Genos. This one, I have to say, he's enjoyable. The only reason I say that is because of very two specific individuals with counters of their base move. If you can guess who those are, I will gladly give you a shout out. Because with those two in mind, it's just not very fun to play against. But if you're doing like a casual grind, or just like playing against any other character besides those two characters, Genos can be really enjoyable and kind of fun. His ultimate is really amazing as well, apart from a very specific counter that can also, apart from very two specific counters from two specific characters that actually one-shot. But overall, he's actually pretty fun. I don't use him a lot on the channel because I'm just not a Genos dude. I'm not a big fan of Genos. Alright, and we have for Sonic, I'm gonna have to put him in casual play. Sonic, I feel like he's the most dogged-on character for no reason at all. He's very fun to play, but very fun to fight against, but unfun to fight against. Playing him is also kind of annoying as well, because your opponent just uses F and plays passive. That's the way to beat Sonics. It's just play passive and block spam all of their moves. And we're just kind of forced to open their guard with a shuriken, because holding block really limits their movement, and Sonic, while he isn't blocking, has a lot of movement. So if you can catch your opponents off guard by constantly and relentlessly trying to attack them, or trying to trick them, or counterbaiting them if you can, if you're that skilled enough, then you can actually win a couple fights. And his ultimate, don't get me started on the ultimate, it's really fun, and it's really enjoyable. Super fast, super flashy, and just really fun. Sonic's ultimate, I have to say, is just, it's kind of, okay, I have to say, overall with Sonic, he's for casual play, because the thing is, I'm sorry, he's just not that fun to play. He's not that fun to play against, like, something like an Atomic or a Garo, because those two characters just block spam and spam their counters always. It's really annoying. Atomics, I don't blame, because they have a really cool counter, though. It's really cool. But Garos, they're just sweaty, and they just say easy after every fight. It's just not fun to fight against these. Atomics are just really nice dudes. I've never seen a toxic Atomic main or whatever. But Sonic goes in casual. Metal Bat. I have to put this in hella fun. Okay, I have to be honest here. Metal Bat just feels hella fun to play against, or play with, because he has 3 guard-breaking moves and a guard-breaking variant for home run, a reflector, a lot of combos, and an ultimate with a death counter? Nah, this man's got everything. Because the thing is about Melobot, is his ultimate is very slow and very, and it needs to start up a bit, and your opponent could gather some distance between you and them. But if they want to take a risk, they can try to, attack you during the move. But you can do what's called a death blow cancel. Basically, what you do is you use something like Savage Tornado or Brutal Beatdown, and you immediately click Death Blow as the animation starts, and you can effectively trick your opponents into thinking you were going to use your move, but you instead use Death Blow, ultimately winning the fight. It's a very cool tech, and and it's not very used that much, I don't think. It also can be used after strength difference. I haven't tried before because I've just never seen it, because, yeah. But, alright, sorry. I'm just really tired and I'm talking a lot, so I'm gonna be talking a lot. I just like talking. Okay. Anyways, back on topic. Metal Bat, I have to say, is hella fun. For me, at least. I love Metal Bat because the combos are amazing. But because he doesn't have those flashy attacks and twisty Kyoto combo. He's one of the most forgotten characters. Like, nobody talks about this dude. The top most popular characters are KJ, Saitama, Garo, Sonic, Suiryu, and Genos. Tatsumaki, Atomic, Metal Bat, the Crab, and they're all forgotten. They're like the most forgotten characters. KJ being the most popular for some reason. I don't know. Actually, I do know. Alright, next up, Atomic. Okay, I have to say, it's just Garo, but like way more fun. Because the thing is with Atomic, is it has really fast moves, and a lot of moves that can catch you off guard, like the air variant for Pinpoint Cut. Okay. And the air variant for, like, Pinpoint Cut, which can catch people off guard, like, really quickly. Like, really, really quickly. And you can get a free combo off of it. And it also has a counter. Similar to Garo, Atomic has a counter, but except it's more flashier and cooler. Atomic's a better version of Garo. Change my mind, please. Please, try changing my mind that Atomic isn't better than Garo. I'd like to see you try. But his ultimate is just as fun. Trust me. The new Sunset buff made this dude so fun. 'Cause, dude, Sunset used to be so garbage when Atomic came out. You didn't even want to use it. You didn't even want to use it in a fight. It was dookie. It was like this poof emoji right here. It's dookie. It's absolute shit. Well, my bad. Anyways, it's just not. And plus, Atomic Slash doesn't help either. It has a freaking startup that's so long, but does like 100 damage. It used to do 80 damage, and Atomic's ult was considered the worst ultimate, because anyone could beat this thing. Sunset was the most counterable thing in the game, and you couldn't even use it. And then it could only grab one person, so it was like just one person attack. It's really bad. Atomic Slash can only get up like to 5 people if they were close enough, and that was it. Only Sunset and Sunblitz can only get one target as well. So the only real AoE move Atomic had was Sunblitz, which is like the dash move for him. That also used to go past Death Counter and Death Blow somehow, which was kind of odd at first. But anyways, enough of me glazing Atomic, because, oh man, you cannot get me over how fun this character is. Alright, Tatsumaki. I say Tatsumaki is for casual play. Similar to Sonic, most of her moves can be blocked, like Stone Coffin, Windstorm Fury, Crushing Pole, and then the only real move that you can actually hit is Explosive Push, which basically can get countered in 2 seconds. So Tatsumaki is kinda bad. I have to say it. Tatsumaki's kinda bad, but her combos, don't get me started on that. Her combos are amazing. Trust me, her combos are amazing. Crushing Pole is a great startup Stone Coffin is a great extender. Windstorm Fury is one of the greatest extenders, and Explosive Push is an amazing finisher or extender, depending on how you use Tatsumaki, of course. And she also brings back the old front dash cancel, which used to be used by Sonic. But because Sonic got a nerf at the time, it basically became useless. So it kind of brought back a tech that we used to use. So you can still use the front dash cancel tech on Sonic with Windblade Kick, but that's like very, very situational. But it's also pretty good if you know how to do it. I myself know how to do it, so Sonic's pretty fun. But that's all I really... Oh, wait, the ultimate. Okay, Tatsumaki's ultimate, it's really good. Her grabbing move, her fourth move, is incredibly good for starters. Like, really good. It's like Twin Blade Rush sort of starting. And to add on, it can also be followed up with her second move, and it can be followed up with a Meteor or her Terrible Tornado. And basically, that's, yeah, that's all I really have to say about Tatsumaki. It's not really any special or any ideal towards anything. It's just for casual play. I never really play Tatsumaki as much, but I feel like she would be a casual play character. Alright, next up, Suiryu, or Suryu, or whatever you call him. I have to admit, Suiryu is actually hella fun. Okay. Actually, you know what? He's enjoyable. I'd say probably better than Jenna's here. Because not only does Suiryu have a true combo, which is like 3M1s, well, 4M1s into a down slam. Actually, wait, no, that's not true. 3M1s into a bullet barrage, and then to his fourth move, which is basically a true combo. And then you could probably follow up and predict with a whirlwind drop, which actually is a pretty good true combo. There's also a lot of tech surrounding Vanishing Kick, which I'm glad to see they're at least trying to bring back Vanishing, the old dash cancel tech, because Vanishing Kick is perfect for that, similar to Tatsumaki's Crushing Pull. Not only that, but his ultimate is actually a little fun. The only problem with it is his first move. His first move kind of ruins his ultimate because, well, to put it lightly, it's one of Luffy's moves from the anime. It's like a representation of what Rising Fist would have been in, like, the One Punch Man anime. But, like, nobody talks about it. And it wasn't even showed how the move worked in the anime, so the devs kind of had to go with something. But, I mean, it looks a little cool, but, like, ew. Please, fix that. Fix that goofy move. And try to make it at least a little better, but it's a good extender if you know how to use it. Alright, but his second move really takes the cake. A barrage move with iframes. That's it's like Sunset, but, like, better and somewhat flashier. It's Sunset, but better and flashier. Because the thing is about Sunset, it's really fast and only does, like, 5 slashes. Suiryu does, like, 10 plus slashes per move, which is a lot of damage for, like, a move that way. But the only issue with that is Suiryu has low mobility compared to Atomic. which atomic players can easily solo Suiryu, which is not ideal, but I'd say, okay, but his third move is a really cool and flashy move. It's like a 1-inch punch sort of thing. I've never seen any sort of like anime game animate a 1-inch punch. That is like the first time I've seen a 1-inch punch in this game. Or like in any game I've ever seen. Because the thing is about... Because the real thing about... okay, what was I gonna say here? Because the thing is about... Suiryu is... That thing does a lot of knockback. And it's like... It's more of a combo ender if you can get your opponent to, like, below half health. But that's very situational and very hard to do, considering Suiryu's first little goofy move. Because it's just goofy. Just, Dev, fix the first move, please. But I like the fact that they're trying with it, but it's not ideal for the moveset. It's cool, but it's not ideal. I'm sorry. But enough of me yammering about Suiryu. Gojo. No questions asked. Gojo is the private server plus character. Being able to one-shot a horde of people or anything you desire is just cool. It's cool, okay? I like it. Being able to, like, hollow purple a whole server is just cool. It's cool. KJ. Ooh. The TSB fandom is not gonna like this. But I kind of have to put him in casual play at the lowest. Because the thing is about KJ. Now, I've went into, like, these hacked versions of the game of, like, KJ, where it has KJ in it. But, yeah, it's like one of those KJ testing games. It's like a hacked version. Now, I tried it in there, because I don't have, like, over 4 million Robux to spend on it, but although it's not the real version of the game, it kind of helps with this video. But there's no chance I'm ever getting KJ. Not in my wildest dreams. Not until the next update for the game, which should be coming out pretty soon, considering Child Emperor is also coming out eventually with 3 moves? I may have to check the Discord, but it said 3 moves. But KJ's ultimate, it's pretty fun and really good to use against people, but his base... Oh, God, man. That base is kind of sucky. It's very bad and very unenjoyable to, like, use against in any sort of way. Collateral Ruin has iframes, which is good for the moveset, because... Okay, sorry about that. Okay, as I was saying, it kind of makes KJ sort of bad. Although he has some good combos, he does have a true combo, which I may show in one of the test games that they said, or a hacked version of the game. I may show it in one of there, but it's not an exact one-to-one representation of KJ, so it might not work entirely. But that's my opinion. KJ, he's at the lowest casual play tier, because although 20-20-20 dropkick is like a really good move, it can easily be avoided from Flowey's video of what she said, from like Suiryu, Saitama, Atomic, what's that, Atomic Slash, Genos, and his Incinerate, or Genos and his Incinerate, and the one move, and everything else that he does. It can also be sort of avoided by Sonic. It can also be avoided by Tatsumaki. Garo, you have no chance unless you use the final hunt against someone. Then you're not really gonna be doing anything. And then by then you'll actually be caught anyways. So Garo doesn't really have any mobility with this. So if you're a Garo against a KJ, KJ would most definitely win. But now he has a crab. I'm sorry. The crab is not fun to play. I'm sorry. The crab is slow, tanky, big AoE moves, can be countered, can be hit with like all sorts of attacks. Although it has no stun, it just gets hit by everything. Incinerate, speed blitz, drop kicks, death counters, series punches, table flips, omnidirectional punches. Rock splitting fists. No wait, that's not what I meant. Suiryu's third move, Tatsumaki's terrible tornado. Meteor, Sky Snatcher, Atomic Slash, 20-20-20 drop kick, Stout Bomb, 5 seasons. It gets hit by everything. And you can't block. You can't even run with it. Because once you use those laser moves, you're cooked if all of those hit at the exact same time. You are cooked. And atomic slashes are not gonna be friendly. Those things will hit you so hard in the face. It is not funny. And the fact the crab is so hard to get in the first place, it's just not worth it. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. And it can be beat by any of the characters in the game. And although it has a lot of high damage, it kinda sucks. So, but yeah. There's my tier list. We have Metalbat. Actually, we have Gojo in first place for hella fun. Taking second for hella fun is Metalbat, the Enjoyables, Saitama, Suiryu, Atomic, and Genos. And casual play, KJ, Tatsumaki, and Sonic. And the stinky, sweaty, Garo, manic, egotistical, narcissistic Garos get to be an ew tier. Not all Garos are like that, by the way. It's just most of the majority of the people I've met using Garo are kind of like that way. But if you're kind of a chill person using Garo, I'm sorry. It's mostly what I've seen. But I didn't mean to offend you personally. I was just saying. And the horrendous with the crab. But yeah, that'll be all for today. I would ask you to subscribe to the channel, but I feel as if I said subscribe, the button would light up, but subscribe if you want. I don't care. And yeah, feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. You can probably disagree about KJ more than anything on this list, because again, this is my opinion. I've not fully mastered all of these characters, especially Suiryu, Tatsumaki, and KJ yet. I've mastered Saitama, Garo, Genos, Sonic, Metalbat, and Gojo. Of course, Gojo. You don't even need a mastery for Gojo. You just instantly know how to play this guy. Because all you do is hit one button and then you're done. But, yeah. I'll, see y'all in the next video. And, peace out, man.